welcome. Could we please stand for the national anthem? Thank you. Please be seated. It is my honor to introduce Westchester Community College President, Dr. Belinda Miles.
Good evening. And wow, what an impressive crowd you are. Well deserved, well deserved. And what a wonderful evening it is. It is my honor and privilege to officially open the 69th commencement ceremony of Westchester Community College. On behalf of the State University of New York System, the Westchester Community College Board of Trustees, and the faculty, staff, and administrators of the college, I welcome our graduates who have earned this special recognition tonight. This is your night. We also welcome several honored guests: Westchester County Executive, the Honorable Robert Astorino, Yonkers Mayor, Honorable Mike Spano, and all of our elected officials. We also welcome members of the College Board of Trustees, the Honorable John Nona, our board chair, the Honorable Andrew Spano, vice chair, and trustees Robin Bicall, Tony Cox-Burns, and Dr. Leroy Mitchell. Our guest speaker this evening is another honored guest, Mr. Lowell Hawthorne, and his wife Lorna and sons Omar and Darren are here with us this evening, and we welcome you. Our Grand Marshal, Professor Steve Nardozzi from Emergency Medical Services, who retired on January 1st after 28 years of service. We thank him for his service to the college and for his many outstanding contributions to the field, and also for serving in this important ceremonial role this evening. Thank you, Professor Nardozzi. Every college boasts of faculty who have a range of accomplishments and accolades, and we are proud to include Westchester Community College among the very best. Our graduates commence with the next stages of their lives, equipped with skills and experiences imparted by faculty who have taught, guided, and mentored them with great care and commitment. I ask at this time that our emeriti faculty, Westchester Community College Foundation endowed chairs, Suny distinguished professors, and recipients of the Suny Chancellor's Award for Excellence, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your expertise and your outstanding service. We also acknowledge some of the most important and influential people in our graduates' lives. You, who are sitting up amongst the rafters there. The moms, the dads, the siblings, the husbands, the wives, the grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends. We all greatly appreciate everything that you have done during the last few years to make it possible for your loved ones to be able to claim their place as college graduates, and we thank you. Now I share a few special greetings with our graduates. First, New York State Department of Education Regent Judith Johnson writes, "No matter what adventures illustrate your personal story, this is your day in the history of your life. Your life's journey to this point has probably been marked by years of hard work, perseverance, and determination. Your accomplishments celebrated today symbolize one of the many transitions you will make in life, and one of the many accomplishments you will hold and achieve in your life. As this story unfolds, each transition will likely offer new challenges and new opportunities to celebrate success." Next, the State University of New York Chancellor, Dr. Nancy Zimpher writes, "Though I'm not there with you to celebrate in person, I want you to know that I feel your excitement, your pride, and your hope for the future. Remember every day what you learned here, not just in your studies, but what you learned about yourselves and what you can accomplish when you set your mind to making and reaching a goal and building your best life. On behalf of the entire State University of New York system, I extend our best wishes for continued success." And the full text of these letters is available on the college's commencement website, which I invite you to visit. To continue with the greetings, I now introduce the next 3 speakers in our program. In a moment, we will hear from Westchester County Executive, the Honorable Rob Astorino. The partnership between the county and the college provides an accessible, high-quality, and affordable education to meet the needs of our diverse community. After County Executive Astorino, Dr. Heather Osman, presiding officer of the Faculty Senate, will bring greetings from the faculty. Then, Henry Gulurgan, member of the class of 2017 and president of the Student Government Association, will offer his remarks on behalf of the students. It is now my honor to welcome County Executive Astorino to the podium, followed immediately by our 2 speakers. Mr. Astorino.
All right, you want to get this party started or what? Good, good. First of all, could you raise your hand if you live in Westchester? Excellent. If you don't live in Westchester and you're visiting for whatever reason, can you raise your hand? All right. Well, why aren't you living in Westchester? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, President Miles, for having me, and thank you to the trustees, the faculty, and the staff at Westchester Community College. It's always great to see you. And to all of you, the class of 2017, it really is a privilege to be with you today. And how about a big group exhale? You made it. You made it. All right. I got to tell you, it's a little bittersweet for me. You know, I see the class of 67 is here, correct? So, I turned 52 weeks ago, and I was born in 1967. So while the free AARP Dunkin' Donuts cards are great, you know, I never really felt old until I'm looking out at all the young, fresh faces. But looking out at you is really looking out at tomorrow. And in this class could be the next Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Kim Kardashian. Okay, and you ready? Here we go. Or Donald Trump. Okay, good. On second thought, how about we just take like Ben Franklin, Martin Luther King Jr. I'll settle. I'll even I'll even settle for Derek Jeter. How about that? Now, as county executive, this is a wonderful time of year because it really gives me an opportunity to carry out the great honor of attending graduation ceremonies throughout the county. And each time, I really do come away more energized and excited about the future. And how can anyone not be energized? This really is the first day of the rest of your lives. Everything is just now beginning for you, and that's why it's called a commencement. And school, at least this phase, may be over, but a vast blank canvas sits in front of you, just begging for some color, some composition, and some dimension. Now, granted, the blank canvas can be a bit imposing, right? But then again, so was the first day you came into WCC, and look how things turned out. Now, the world you're inheriting is, quite frankly, a mess. It is fractured by political partisanship, violence in the forms of war and terrorism, and a persistent epidemic of drugs. And with all the technology, information at your fingertips, your generation stands ready to turn things around. And you can do so because you have the opportunity to be so much smarter than the crew running things today. So in other words, today's ills and evils don't have to be insurmountable obstacles, but rather challenges that you can overcome and remove to make life better for your children and your grandchildren. So soak up all the pomp and circumstance of this ceremony and take it to heart, because you're the point. Look at the robes, hear the music, embrace your loved ones and friends, and accept their congratulations with confident gratitude, and know that you've earned all of it. You walked onto campus with fewer skills and much less knowledge, and now you sit here today so much better equipped to take on the world and establish your own legacy. And perhaps what I'm getting at here is that if the past few years have taught you anything, along with the academics, it's that nobody is going to hand you anything in life. And you know what? Nobody needs to, because you're good enough and smart enough to get it yourself. You can't buy, you're right. You can't buy a moment like this, even though some parents here might disagree with that. And to the parents, I know this is a very special day for you. And my wife and I have not at this point yet in our lives. We have a 7-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 13-year-old, so we're getting there. But just like you, it's pretty hard to imagine how fast time goes. It seems like yesterday that we and you were bringing home these little things from the hospital and watched them grow, and we're with them for all their milestones, and all of a sudden, they're getting ready to graduate. So congratulations. I know the pride is with you today, and so too is the love. So accept their hugs and give hugs, because they helped you get here today. And one last piece of advice, because you're going to have to figure things out for yourself, but I'll help you on this one. Mets or Yankees? Always go with the Yankees. Come on. Westchester Community College. Westchester Community College, class of 2017. You've done it. Now go get it. Congratulations.
I'm so happy for you. I can't tell you. This is one of the best parts about being a teacher. It's days like today. And one of the other best parts about being a teacher is how much we learn as teachers. Our students teach us all the time, deepening our knowledge about our subjects, about our humanity, and about our world. But the really great thing about teaching is the opportunity to be called into presence. I've heard it said that the very act of knowing brings forth a more complex world. We can never catch up our knowledge with what we are sensing, because it is being brought forth as we participate in it. This is what teaching is. When we teach, our attention, our entire being is present in the moment, ready to respond, to think on our feet, to instruct, and to listen. We're called to participate in a moment. It's an amazing experience, and I can't believe they pay me to do this. I'd like to acknowledge your professors, many of whom are sitting behind me, and hundreds of whom who are not here tonight, but all of whom daily give themselves over to the possibilities of the moment in the classroom. They are an extraordinary cohort of colleagues, and I'm grateful to work with them and for them. And as much as we have been your teachers, you have been ours. You have met us in that moment of bringing forth a more complex world. You have met us, trusted us, and joined us in the moment of building knowledge, and I thank you too. This is your moment. There's no past and no future. You will always have now. Whatever you next engage on in the journey of your lives, you will have this moment of achievement with you. During challenging times, it will remind you of what you can do, of all that you are. It's the culmination of the visible and the invisible work that you have done to be here. The participation in class, the work in the lab, the late night studying, the precarious balance of work, school, and life. Engage this journey with this knowledge, with the spirit of participation, with your fearless presence in the upcoming moments, remembering today as you build your future successes. As you go out into the world, consider the idea of growing within and against yourself, with life as a supporting ally and sometimes an exacting teacher, but always as a willing receiver of your vision, ideas, and contribution to life itself. Man, I'm so happy for all of you. On behalf of the faculty of Westchester Community College, I thank you for the privilege of teaching you and knowing you. Congratulations.
All right, I gotta start this speech. I didn't really write one, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna have to do this off the top of my head. I was hoping you were gonna laugh. So, good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I'd like to be honest with you all. I've been figuring out what I was gonna say for this speech for almost an entire year. So here goes everything. I'd like to welcome all the families, including mine, who are standing over there and in the back, and my brother and sister-in-law, Rob and Sam, who are watching all the way from Maui, Hawaii. I miss you guys. Friends, faculty, staff, administrators, distinguished guests, and of course, my fellow graduates of the class of 2017! My name is Henry Mehmet-Galerigan, and for those of you who saw me earlier on the live stream singing a rendition of I Will Always Love You, yes, I did. Apologize for that. I had the amazing honor and privilege of serving you as student government president this year. Going back to what I was said earlier about thinking about what I was going to say for this speech, I started watching videos, getting advice, and just doing some general brainstorming. The conclusion I came to was this: I want to tell you a story about someone I know. This person I'll be talking about is a student here who's graduating. This person is a part-time student who works all day and takes night classes. This person is also an immigrant and a parent of 5 children who struggles every day to balance school, work, and their family. This person is a president of a club, an athlete, and an honor student. This person, at an early age, lost their parent and had to pay their own way through school. This person is African American, white, Vietnamese, Jamaican, Mexican, gay, straight, trans. You may have noticed by now, this isn't just one person that I speak of. It's all of us. You see, one of the things that I love about Westchester Community College is how diverse we are. Growing up in Yorktown, not too far away from here, I really wasn't familiar with how to celebrate things like the Chinese New Year or learn what food tastes like from Sierra Leone. I didn't even know how to properly dance the salsa, and I still don't. These are just some of the things I learned, during my time here at WCC. The one thing, in my opinion at least,
is that our diversity is what makes us strong, makes us more human. These are the values that WCC has instilled in me, and it's something I hope it instilled in you. Now, I briefly just want to tell you about my experience at Westchester Community College. I came to WCC after completing a gap year after high school. At this point in my life, I was a little lost and confused, and I made some poor decisions that, let's just say, gave my parents a little more than a headache. I felt like I wasn't sure if I could keep up after being away from school for a year. It wasn't until I had my first class at WCC that I began to open my eyes to the bigger picture. In my class was an older woman, and I remember saying to myself, if she can take on college at that part of her life, there's no reason why I can't do this. And after that class, my life began to change. I began staying later on campus and got involved with clubs, and eventually becoming student government president, which I never thought in my life would happen. WCC taught me things not just in the classroom, but from talking with my fellow students and I'm learning about their stories. That's what I love about this school. Its outstanding quality of education in combination of its myriad of cultures that not many people get to experience. I can sit here for a good while and name everyone who helped guide me to where I'm standing today, and I know you can too. I've kind of been struggling these last few weeks coming to terms with the fact that once I step off this stage, I will no longer be a student here anymore. But as I begin my next chapter, I will always look back at this place with warm feelings and fond memories. Now, as the last thing I'd like to say as your president is that I wish you all nothing but the best in life. And as you leave WCC and this field of glory, try to remember all the values and knowledge you learned during your time here and use them for the rest of your lives. And one more thing, I'd like to thank my personal hero, Adam Frank, who showed me no matter how hard life can get, you can take it on with a positive attitude and a smile. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Astorino and Dr. Osman and President Galergan. What a pleasure to hear from each of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, your commencement speaker. Joining us tonight is a very special guest, Mr. Lowell Hawthorne, President and Chief Executive Officer of Golden Krust Caribbean Bakery and Grill. Mr. Hawthorne migrated to the United States from Jamaica in 1981. That's okay, shout out for Jamaica. He began his career here as an accountant with the New York Police Department. 8 years later, and with support and encouragement from his family, and we mentioned that his lovely wife and two of his sons were here this evening, and I believe his wife is a graduate of Westchester Community College, indeed. But at that time, he opened his first bakery in the Bronx. The store quickly gained popularity and eventually expanded to more than 120 stores in 9 states, providing great jobs for more than 1,500 people. Mr. Hawthorne's rise to the top garnered quite a bit of attention. He earned the prestigious Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and his company has ranked in Black Enterprise Top 100 and Entrepreneur Magazine Top 500. And I saved the best for last. Before Mr. Hawthorne finished his bachelor's degree in business administration from Lehman College, where some of you are looking forward to transferring, he attended community college, and he earned his associate degree from Bronx Community College. Very, very proud of what we produce at community colleges. Mr. Hawthorne, like millions of students across the nation, and like all of our graduates celebrating with us tonight, started at a community college. Community colleges are an affordable choice where teaching excellence thrives, where every student matters and where we build minds and we build futures. Mr. Hawthorne, we are thrilled to have you here, and we're excited to hear your words of inspiration for our graduates. Please join me in giving Mr. Lowell Hawthorne an enthusiastic Vikings welcome.
Thank you to Dr. Belinda Miles, president of this fine institution, Westchester Community College, Honorable Robert Nona, Chair of Westchester Community College Board of Trustees, other members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, county executives, Robert Astorino, other elected officials, members of the graduating class of 2017, proud parents and loved ones, fans of the Golden Krust organization, my wife Lorna, and members of the Golden Krust team. A golden good evening to you all. This commencement address is very special to me for two reasons. One, I reside in this community, and I also do business right across the street from the county center. Secondly, my wife began her journey right here at Westchester Community College. Let me say that nothing's bringing me greater joy than to be able to share in this celebration with you. When I received the invitation to be your commencement speaker, I readily said yes. No doubt you have had great speakers in the past, so I'm humble that you chose the Patti Man, or the Patti King, as I'm often referred to address your graduation ceremony this evening. And so, I will endeavor to keep my address short and spicy and have you longing for more, like a Golden Krust patty. This commencement ceremony marks the end of one chapter in the lives of our graduates and the beginning of another. You are writing your own story. Your theme, building mind and building future, resonates with me in a very personal level. Certainly, where I am today has no resemblance to the life I once had as a young man in Jamaica, and where I am today I intend to be in the future. Graduates, we share a few things in common, such as the transforming power of education and achievement through adversity. The commonly used term, college dropout, haunted me for over 30 years. It is one of those labels that I've decided I was not going to accept or be defined by for much longer. As a young man growing up, I placed my college education on pause to pursue business and to raise my family. Despite my long list of accomplishments and being the CEO of the nation's largest Caribbean food franchise, I realized that one of my dreams was still unfulfilled. So I enrolled at Lehman College 3 years ago to pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration. Guess what? I graduated last year as the Valedictorian, class of 2016. Graduates, to pave the path to success, you must discover the art of learning something new every day. Education is the force that literally changes lives. It propels humans to dream bigger and bigger dreams. It levels the playing fields, cuts through the barriers of race, class, and culture, and emancipates every mind to discover its true potential. Graduates, mark today as a sweet beginning. Many of you have suffered hardship that many of us would not be able to comprehend. I'm sure there were many days when you thought about quitting, but you stuck to the task, and here you are today celebrating this very well-deserved achievement. Your journey touches me in a very special way because it clearly mirrors the path that every person must take in order to achieve success. They must face a struggle, but as they say, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. When I came to the United States in 1981, I took advantage of all the opportunities that came my way. I was always in search of the next honest means to make a dollar. In my short life, I have been a farmer, have been a minibus operator. I've also owned and operated my own sound set system. The name of my set was called Sir Wast International. Then I got the opportunity to come to this great country in search of the American dreams. Like many transplanted Caribbean nationals, I struggled working and raising my family. My journey at Golden Krust began with a simple dream and a vision. I shared it with my siblings, my wife, and they bought into the concept. And we opened the very first bakery on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx, and the rest is history. My memoir, The Baker's Son, speaks about some of the many challenges that we have had along this journey. It talks about my life in the projects in New York City. It talks about the fact that my wife and I were on public assistance for many years. It talks about we faced extortionists when we began our journey. But of all the challenges that I have had as a young businessman, the greatest one that I have had is what I considered to be the Patti Crisis. Many of you must be wondering, how could the Patti man had a Patti Crisis? Yes, when I began, we were not producing Jamaican patties. We were actually buying it from our major suppliers. But as the company expanded, my competitor decided he was going to cut off our patty supplies. I remember I was vacationing in Jamaica, having a great time, when I got a call that your patty supplies have been discontinued. Can you imagine a sense of fear, anxiety, trepidation, a future that appeared to be dark? But I had a great father. My father looked at me and said, "Son, don't rush back to the United States." He said, "All things work together for good to them that love the Lord." I returned to the United States and began my journey, a journey that took me to Chicago, London, and Jamaica in quest for this recipe. After 9 months of hard work and determination, I became the owner of my own recipe. Let me say, today, we are one of the largest manufacturers of Jamaican patties in the entire world. Supplying the school system, the penal systems, and over 33 countries around the world. I never would have made it without having the 4 Ds: the drive, the discipline, the determination, and the desire. This evening, I want to encourage you to be determined to take full advantage of the opportunity now available to you with the Westchester Community College degree. It's a special proof of your success up to this point, but it's certainly not a resting place. It is merely a milestone. There are many more heights and mountains to be conquered. Within these walls, at the county centers, are future nurses, scientists who will develop cures for diseases of all kinds. Within these walls are future lawyers that will seek justice for the unjust and those without representation. Within these walls are accountants and engineers, business leaders, and entrepreneurs who will fuel this economy like never before. Within these walls are future political leaders and educators that will shape the future of generations to come. Think about the rich possibility awaiting you as an opportunity to make an impact. As agents of change, you will shape the world by your actions and choices, by unlocking your creativity, putting your ideologies into practice, by moving from being consumers to creators, by engaging in community and nation building, by positioning yourself at the forefront of this global economy. Do not let hurdles prevent you from reaching forward. Keep your eyes fixed on your vision and your feet firmly grounded on the solid educational foundation that you have received. I have learned not to panic when I'm faced with adversity, but to seek out the opportunity that I know will eventually emerge. When the renowned African-American poet Maya Angelou talked about the pride and courage of the embattled slaves, she captures the spirit and the essence of the fiercely dedicated people, a people who would not give up despite the overwhelming odds. She said, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me to the very dirt, but still, like dust, I will rise." You have triumphed. You have triumphed through difficulties, and now you are rising upwards, ready to take on the next phase. You have so much to offer. Just remember, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. The rest of your lives will be about seizing the moment, reinventing yourselves, and align yourself with those who share your vision, and above all, holding true to your own ideals, even when others can't see them. Reject the naysayers. Do not let your zip codes determine your destination in life. You may be a product of your past, but you should not be trapped in your past. I am challenging you to keep pushing forward. The sky is a limit to what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Be inspired by your own story and the stories of so many others like you. What will your story be? You are still writing it, still adding chapters. What will those chapters say in a day, a week, a month, a year from now? Only you have the answer. You are the author of that story. You are in charge of your destiny. It is said that the most difficult journey begins with a single step. By coming here, you took that first step. All the events of your past have led to this day. Each and every experiences, no matter bitter or sweet, have made you the person that you are. As you go forth to conquer the world, let me hasten to remind you that you must help those who come behind you. You must leave a legacy for others to follow. Class of 2017, mission accomplished. Today you will be set free like a butterfly, emerging from a cocoon to soar to new heights. The world is as big as your dream, so never stop dreaming. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to dream alone. Only be afraid not to dream at all. You wanted this. You made it happen. Do you want to achieve more? Do you want to achieve more? Then I will leave you with the words of the famous reggae singer Jimmy Cliff, and he said, "You can get it if you really want, but you must try and try and try until you succeeded at last. Persecution will come your way, but win or lose, you have got to get your share. Now go forth and conquer the world. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it if you really want. May God bless you.
That was amazing. Thank you so very much. And I would like to invite you to come back so that we can properly thank you in the blue and gold fashion, Mr. Hawthorne. A small token of our appreciation for inspiring our graduations. Thank you for your words of wisdom for the class of 2017. We wish you the very best. And now I would like to invite the Honorable Andrew Spano, Vice Chair of the College Board of Trustees, and Tony Cox Burns, a member of the Board of Trustees, to acknowledge our award recipients in the class of 2017.
Thank you, Dr. Miles. It is my pleasure to recognize the recipients of the 2017 Suny Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, which recognizes students for their outstanding achievements in academics, campus involvement, leadership, career achievement, athletics, and community service. The Suny Chancellor's Award is the highest honor a student can receive from the State University of New York. Only 248 awards are given each year to students who attend the 64 campuses across the system. Of that 248, Westchester Community College had 8 students who received this distinction. Earlier this spring, our 8 recipients met with Suny Chancellor Nancy Zimpher. Surrounded by family and friends, they were presented with their awards and recognized for their outstanding achievements. When I call your names, please stand to be recognized and remain standing until all 8 names have been read. Audience, kindly hold your applause until I have read the 8 names. Luis Arias, Julia Dabaray, Blair Galante, Beth Garamone Ross, Medwin Gabi, Marco Lazaro, Stella Lamel, and Abel Nebe. Congratulations to each of you.
Now, there have been many ceremonies held by our various honor societies, college divisions, and external partners to recognize the academic and extracurricular excellence of many of our graduates. For a list of the graduates who have received an award or a scholarship from this college, please refer to the insert that's found in your program. At this particular point, I would like to ask everyone who has received a scholarship or an award to please stand. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Okay, thank you, trustees Spano and Cox Burns. And we will move on. I now invite Dr. Peggy Bradford, the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to recognize our Valedictorian and Salutatorian. Dr. Bradford.
It is my pleasure to recognize 2 students tonight who not only had the highest grade point average in our graduating class, but also took rigorous courses while involved in an abundance of co-curricular and leadership programs on campus. First, I'd like to invite the class of 2017 Salutatorian, Bukai Yusa, to join me at the podium. Originally from Benefeld, Germany, Buchheit came to the United States to pursue her dreams of higher education. Since starting at Westchester Community College, she has received top marks in all of her courses, earning a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA. During her time here, Buchheit has also been an active member of the International Friendship Club, recently serving as its vice president. In the fall, she will be attending Pace University, where she plans to continue her studies in marketing. Again, please join me in congratulating Buchheit Yusuf, Salutatorian, for the class of 2017. Next, I would like to invite Kwambi Amal Asari, the class of 2017 valedictorian, to join me at the podium. Kwame Amal Asari is originally from Ghana and is receiving an associate in liberal arts and sciences, math and science, with a concentration in health science. Having earned a perfect 4.0 GPA, Kwabani has been on the president's list for every semester and has been a student at Westchester Community College. He was a Catherine Davis Global Scholar, completed the Commit to Change Leadership Development Program, was a peer tutor, and a frequent volunteer with Big Brothers and Big Sisters. He plans to continue his education at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he has received a full scholarship totaling over $53,000 a year $53,000 a year for the next 3 years. He plans to become an anesthetist and intends to earn a doctorate of nursing. Please join me in congratulating Kwame Amal Asari, valedictorian, for the class of 2017. I would like to invite you to deliver our valedictorian remarks.
Thank you. Thank you for the round of applause. Okay. Good evening, President Miles, trustees, faculty, graduates, and loved ones. I feel deeply humbled and honored to stand before you today. Firstly, and most importantly, I'd like to give thanks to God who has made it possible for me to be here today. I would also like to thank all of our families and friends for your support and encouragement throughout our journey. I would also like to say a special thank you to my lovely wife, who is also graduating today. And my son, who is up there. Hello. My sincere gratitude also goes towards our professors, tutors, counselors, and the WCC Scholarship Foundation, who have done an amazing job to help us reach this milestone. I feel very emotional as I stand here before you today, as it has been such a long journey for me to get here. I immigrated to the United States from Ghana exactly 2 years ago to join my family after a lengthy 7-year wait. I had long wished for the opportunity to further my education in the United States. It has taken me the better part of a decade to get this opportunity. In life, sometimes things do not always go as planned, but all we can do is to stay prepared, stay ready, because preparation is key to success. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, he said, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." I stayed prepared, I sharpened my axe, and once the opportunity presented itself, I grabbed it. One of the first things I did when I arrived in the country was to enroll in college. Enrolling at Westchester Community College has turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. As challenging as it was coming to a new country, working full-time to support my family, whilst being a full-time student, taking 18 credits a semester, I was determined to succeed. It has truly been a whirlwind 2-year experience for me. And Westchester Community College has had an impact on my life in a myriad of ways. I have met some wonderful and knowledgeable professors, made some lifelong friends, learned a great deal about myself, and made some lasting memories. As this journey comes to an end today for all of us, let's look back and reflect on our experiences during our time here at WCC, the friends we made, the bonds we formed, the hardships we've endured, the failures we overcame, and the things we accomplished. We leave WCC today as people who are better equipped to face the challenges life will inevitably throw at us. Some of us may be joining the workforce, others may be heading to other educational institutions to further their education, whilst others may just be contemplating on what to do next. My advice to all graduates is to keep working hard at whatever you do. Stay positive and believe in yourself. Do not limit yourself. Do not create any boundaries for yourself. Do not make excuses. Reach out for opportunities, and most importantly, never give up. As Thomas Edison once said, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. For those of us who fear it's too late to make a positive change in your life, it's never too late. For those of you who fear it's not possible, yes, it is. And for those of you who fear you can't, yes, you can. I stand here today very fulfilled about my time here at WCC, not because I'm the valedictorian, but because I see all the happy faces and the smiles. And I can look back and feel happy knowing that we all made an impact on each other's lives by helping each other achieve this success. Westchester Community College has given us so much, and let's make it our duty to return one day and give back to this great institution. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations once again to our class of 2017. Thank you.
Outstanding, outstanding. And now I invite back to the podium the Honorable John Nona, the Chair of our Board of Trustees, for special recognition of the class of 1967. Chairman Nona.
Thank you, President Miles. But first, I want to say, Bukat and Mr. Hawthorne, listening to your stories, I know what makes America great. It's my honor to recognize those individuals who exemplified through their own lives the excellence of our college graduates, the value of a Westchester Community College degree, and that's the members of the class of 1967. "50 years ago, they sat where you sat, and since then, they pursued their dreams, their ambitions, and their paths to success, and we wish the same for you. And we thank you, class of 67, for joining us tonight. You have proven the power and importance of a degree from Westchester Community College. These individuals who we welcome back tonight with open arms became business leaders, top educators, parents, committed community members, dedicated volunteers, and much, much more. Many of these opportunities were made possible because they completed their degrees here and they started their journeys at this college. And they've come here from all over the country tonight, and we welcome you back home, class of 1967. We congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you a great evening celebrating your golden anniversary as graduates of Westchester Community College. At this point, I would like to invite all of you to stand so that we can properly recognize you and provide you with some applause. Don't they all look so hale and hearty? Don't you want to look as good as they do in 50 years? Sure. Yep. So if you remain standing at this time, I'm going to recognize each one of our returning graduates from the class of 1967 as they are presented with certificates commemorating this special occasion. Linda Behrens, raise your hands. Gary Cotter. Alba Devine. Richard Egnor. And I hope I pronounced your name right. William Joshuager. George Ligon. George Lucian. Glenn Maenza. Harry Mosian. Edward Pulik. Phil Roventini. Stuart Royal. Mark Totora. Richard Weir. William Winters. James Wright. And Mansour Sarabi. Let's give these men and women a real round of applause. Yay! Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman Nona. We appreciate your recognition of our class of 67, and we thank you, class of 1967, for being a light in the world, to let others know what we produce here at Westchester Community College. We thank you so much for your commitment and for coming back to celebrate with us this evening. And now, at this time, we are prepared to do what we came here to do. This is indeed the special moment that you all have been waiting for, the time for the conferral of degrees and the presentation of our graduates. Dr. Peggy Bradford, would you please join me at the podium?
Will the graduates from the class of 2017 please rise? President Miles, I have the privilege of presenting the members of the class of 2017 who have, with diligence and honor, fulfilled the requirements for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science, and the college certificate. On behalf of the faculty and as Chief Academic Officer, I commend them to you and recommend that the degree be granted with all the rights and the privileges thereunto appertaining. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bradford. I am pleased to accept these candidates from the class of 2017 who have fulfilled the requirements with diligence and honor for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, the Associate in Applied Science, and the College Certificate, and who have been recommended by the faculty. Under the laws of the State of New York and by action of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degrees with all rights and privileges thereunto. We will now move into position so that you may come forward to receive your recognition. Please follow the directions of our ushers that have prepared this time for you, and will bring you to the podium in proper order. Thank you.
The graduates can be seated as you are. As we prepare to announce the names of the class of 2017, we ask the graduates to please wait until the marshal calls your row to come up on stage. After graduates cross the stage, the marshal will direct you back to your seats, where we ask you to remain for the conclusion of the ceremony. First, we read the names of the graduates who are part of our platform party. And as I read these names, will the graduates please stand? Henry Gilligan, Student Government President. Guavino Amawasari, Valedictorian. Bukat Yusel, Salutatorian. We also acknowledge several other graduates, invite Dr. Bradford to go downstairs to congratulate them now. Carlos Hernandez, Liberal Arts and Science, Social Science. Andres Jimbo, Accounting.
We're now going to assume our positions on stage as the readers come into place, and we have several individuals who will be assisting with the distributions of the graduates' folders. And again, you will follow as your rows are called forward, and then your name is called.
I'm pleased to present the graduates in Office Technologies. Christine Cura.
Aren't they? I'm pleased to announce the graduates in Liberal Arts Humanities. Jimmy Abassi.
Alyssa Daly.
Melissa Abano.
Chantal Downer.
Willie Altima.
Ebelise James.
Sarah Bobson.
Gustavo Montano with a certificate in computer application specialist.
Curriculum Award winner, Philip Buffone.
Is that me? It's my privilege to present the graduates of the Associate of Science degree in digital filmmaking, Caitlin Gobiowski.
Tiffany Carpio.
Curriculum Award winner Monica Perez.
Athabel Ceballos Marte.
Joel Lopez.
Sarah Carter.
Leandro Marte.
Maria Jose Chazon Gonzalez.
Vidal Lopez.
Stefania Cruz.
Matthew McKibben.
Andrea Diaz.
Brandon Daly.
Brian Fuentes.
Amanda Roberta Villalobos.
Jacqueline Gallo.
Jonathan Layton.
Aaron Gebhardt.
Congratulations to the graduates of the marketing program. Anne Ayala Abreu.
Alicia Gonzalez.
Jesus Blanco.
Owen Greco.
Blair Galante. I'm sorry.
Tiffany Greenaway.
Gregory Bourne.
Novia Howard.
Jordan Decker.
Diani Nigeli Luan Luengas.
Kyle Duquette.
Rumi Moonman.
Saray Fernandez.
Muna Mace.
Jessica Lynn Olivier.
Anna Nira. Christopher O'Brien.
I'm proud to present the graduates of the Respiratory Care Program. Tafari Howe.
Francis Xavier Pichulo.
Lanzel Williams.
Zulima Padilla.
Faye Hicks.
Shayna Veach Harris.
Curriculum Award winner, Erin O'Malley.
Jessica Petrella.
Lourdes Freitas.
Jessica Powell.
Doran Plummer.
Haley Reyes.
Anthony Cox.
Ulexi Reyes.
Kausira Isumala.
Ahmad Shella.
Chaniqua Morris.
Rushane Taylor.
I am pleased to present the graduates in the AAS program for Computer Information Systems. Edwin Romero.
It is my honor to present the graduates in the Cybersecurity Degree and Certificate. Adriana Sarri.
William Lima.
Lindsay Packin.
Michael Gonzalez.
Kimberly Garcia.
Ivan Cello.
Marta Pineda.
Andrew Metzger.
Ryan Distelhurst.
Ali Khan.
Michelle Mishaka.
Sudata Mayer.
Franco Graziano.
Curriculum Award winner, Suparna Das.
Sarah Da Costa.
Ebony Page Sanoval.
Thomas Barrett.
It is my privilege to introduce the graduates for the Associates of Science degree in Environmental Science, Grace Byrne.
Curriculum Award winner, Martin Vondel.
Ross Hernandez.
Michael Gabriel.
Kevin O'Dare.
Robin Wilson.
Curriculum Award winner Brandon Shea.
Jarrett Clements.
It is also my privilege to introduce the graduate in Environmental Studies with Associates in Science. Curriculum Award winner Sean Sandell.
Curriculum Award winner Jose Salinas.
It is my honor to introduce the graduates for the Mechanical Technology AAS and CAD certificate, Juan Paero.
Crescent Mascareñas.
Juan Herrera.
Cayo Cortez.
Brian Garcia.
Guillermo Rodas.
Zadiel Doom.
Kenneth Andret Phillips Jr.
Curriculum Award winner Rossi Ramotar.
Willie Padilla.
Mikola Kolomichuk.
Brian Soto.
Davin Griffiths.
Tony Carrocera.
It is with great pride and enthusiasm that I present to you the graduates of the Fashion Design and Technology program. Zuleika Flores Sid.
Renato Nunez.
Swiltra Alejo.
Brendan Hernandez.
Ram Gigantone.
Ryan Campbell.
Ruth Caston.
Tony Otto.
Latoya Wright. Isaac Morales.
I am proud to present the candidates for the graduates in Engineering Science, Civil Technology, and Electrical Technology. Liana Bonanno.
It is my honor to announce the candidates for Computer Science.
Bernardo.
Curriculum Awardee, Mashra Alamova.
Bernardo Figueroa.
Samantha Burnett.
Stephen Bernal.
Philip Leung.
Hassan Raza.
Alvis Oliveras.
Manuel Tejera.
Christopher Roberts.
Michael Suozo.
Curriculum Awardee, Emily Zestenchik.
Eric Killen.
Pamela Caraballo.
Henry Mahano. Diana Ibarra Martinez.
The graduates in Chemical Dependency Counseling, Kelsey Lynn Malone.
Talita Fanico.
Jamaica Martin.
Brian Alley.
Will McDonald.
Max Eugene.
Deanne Sansone.
Marius Polakowski.
Ashley Vespia.
Benjamin Rodriguez.
Mary Zaruba.
Veronice Torres.
I am pleased to announce the graduate of the Personal Training Certificate Program, Curriculum Award winner, Deborah Patricia Alfano.
Jose Rosales.
I am pleased to present our graduate in networking. He's also our Curriculum Award winner, Brenier Cifuentes.
Adrian Feijo Torres.
Orjornoa Victory Oji.
Miguel Saline.
I'm honored to present the graduates of Medical Billing and Coding Certificate Program. Gladys Takuri Vele.
Joshua Terrero.
Michelle Coldwell.
Hansel Anselmo.
Melissa Nuspickle.
Eduardo Lopez.
Aljamain Blake.
Jose Diaz.
I am so very proud to present the 4th graduating class of veterinary technology, Alexa Odell.
Manfred Guerrero.
Curriculum Award, Megan Saucedo.
David Gonzalez.
Danielle Croft.
Christopher Delamater.
Mariana DeRuzanek.
Christian Moya Iglesias.
Michelle Barnstable.
Amit Verghese.
Deb Bascom.
Curriculum Award winner Stephen Highland.
Jasmine Ramirez.
Ruby Asamaning.
The following students have earned an Associates of Applied Science degree in Dietetic Technician. Michael Ferraro.
Orville Bell.
Bernardo Gongora.
Eugene Kongerstev.
Hassani Colwood. Dion Samuels.
Congratulations to the graduates in the Communications and Media Arts program. Chad Arnold, Curriculum Award winner.
Natonia Miller.
Elijah McLemore.
Jasmine Farrow.
Ernest Vales.
Tisha Taylor.
Janae Burke.
JC DeLeon.
Sanya Carloni. Thank you.
Valerie Aquino.
Ronaldo Coombs.
Melanie Alexis.
Monica Slattery.
Lilybeth Lopez.
Kevin Lopez.
Michelle Lowry.
Kendall Andrew Howell.
I'm proud to introduce the fashion merchandising graduates of 2017. Tiara Jones.
Roche Ferguson.
Curriculum Award winner, Ziana Francis.
Veridana Guadalupe Vidales Lacoit.
Kiara Marie Suero.
Stefan Austin.
Felix Maru.
Viviana Trevino.
Kavya Garagua.
Chelsea Alana Andrews.
Evelyn Lua.
Severin Cornelius.
Olivia Yee.
Tashanis Williams Terry.
Princess Williams.
Ronald Marcello.
It is my pleasure to announce the graduates in Culinary Arts and Hospitality Management. Carlos Ramos.
Joanne Noser.
Natalie Mercedes.
Medwin Gabay.
Yadaris Acevedo.
I'm proud to announce the graduates in the journalism program. Farida Mohammed.
William Sandoval.
Brian Ponte.
Jose Humberto Diaz.
I'm happy to announce the graduates in the Performing Arts program. Thomas Del Vito, Curriculum Award winner.
Curriculum Award winner, Alexandra Todd.
Jennifer Povia.
Sade Rivero.
Tiffany Povia.
Zipporah James.
Amanda Almeida.
And now for the graduates in Global Business and Business Administration. John Rufus.
Justina Romero.
Monique Rollins.
Patrick Mensa.
Miriam Fanick.
Richie Davis.
Aniko Domotor.
Graduates in the paramedic program, AAS and certificate, curriculum award winner, Henry Avendano.
Amanda Pachuli.
Walter McCabe.
Jafrika McFarland.
Good evening. It's my distinct honor to introduce the graduates of the Paralegal program, Rajni Alampur.
Hanat Namaganda.
Sorry. Curriculum Award winner, Vanessa Aldridge.
Jennifer Savory.
Francis Cabell.
Saim Polka Rasayed.
Natalie Douse.
Kamar Rasa.
Diane Garcia.
Henry Claude Gateau.
Gwendolyn Marrero.
Davon Johnson.
Evangelina Perez.
Stephen McMahon.
Elise Price.
Julia Dabayer.
Yasmin Rodriguez.
Alexandra Raimundo.
Peter Ronda.
Altagracia Jean.
Elizabeth Williams.
Tahamina Akhtar.
Cindy Zenin.
Akeem Jamal.
Tiffany Lawrence Bell.
Jose Manuel Gomez.
Destiny Martin.
Curriculum Award winner Gino Rodriguez.
Caroline Rivera.
Bernadette Herzeg.
Angela Guzzi.
Bon Pancherian.
Shantae Young.
Angelique Popovic.
Monique Bailey.
Anna Patrick.
It is my pleasure to introduce the candidates for the Associate in Liberal Arts Social Science. Chrisley Castro.
Tamika Schultz-Reed.
Chris Castro.
Joel Garcia Dominguez.
Christina Banda.
Isis Latronico.
Lenisha Sepulveda.
Nazia Yasmin.
Jessica Gil Rodriguez.
Jeremy De Los Santos.
Yolanda Reyes.
Edwin Aguirano.
Margaret Lee.
Marco Pinello.
Tanika Ann Pankey.
Kayla Sutherland.
Veronica M. Smart.
Curtis Lambert.
Sanya Zain.
Alonzo Nicholas Tenya Karzumi.
Joan Scozzari.
Paula Ochoa.
Chris Gleason.
Minor Hernandez.
Johnny Pasada.
Majin Janti.
Brian Mishk.
Odette Smith.
David Brown.
Kadeem Weinchard.
Andrew Pankin.
Dana Jarvis.
Isaac Fisher.
Jake White.
Jada Amon Forsen.
Cassandra Rojo.
Wilhelmina Edufo.
Nelly Vanessa Bernal.
Aram Asari.
Curriculum Award winner Anastas Papasov.
Daniela Uribe.
Lisa Negron.
Ariana Gooden.
Jennifer Brown. Yasir Manasra. Cesar Mendoza.
Deshaun Morris.
Juridia Fabian.
Deja Sawyers.
Chipi Lirio Bahadana.
Sasha Gay Brissett.
Viviana Torres.
Fida Al-Hawaii.
Pamela Seguil.
Jason Johnson.
Jose Maldonado.
Congrats, John. Melanie Boyne.
Brittany Malloy. Brandon Boyd.
Pablo Dante Abanto.
Badir Bassi.
Jennifer Giraldo.
Milagros Calvo.
Andres Mayo.
James Lachlan.
Othello Polakowski.
Arlene Bedoya.
Angela Galazar.
Caitlin Power.
Melanie Ang.
Rachel Albert.
Saif Eunice Saber.
Saria Bass-Knight. Katerina Kostic.
Ashley Elizabeth Jones.
Mariam Wade.
Sadari Young.
Tashima Demun.
Jaquan Hawks.
Chris Farrakhan Capio.
Nicole Cardi.
Peniel Delgado.
Sabrina Rathburn.
Jessica Da Silva Santos.
Lesher Young.
I am pleased to announce the graduates in Liberal Arts and Science, Math and Science. Dania Per-Iro.
Anna K. Murphy.
Shirley-Ann Velez.
Tamara Williams.
Adam Drum.
Tia Williams.
Quadwo Banca.
Jennifer Susan George.
Jody K. Riley.
Shanika Benjamin.
Alfrey Davies.
Lindsay Campbell.
Taliba Stevenson.
Stephen Caltabiano.
Carly Tigang.
Alexa Delio.
Fadilama Diallo.
Gina Carbonaro.
Osman Diallo.
Nicole Triasi.
Paren Kumar Patel.
Patricia Banda.
Edgar Zapita.
Aliwaja Ifuja.
Aslam Ali.
Kayanda Charlton.
Michael Quarshi.
Sandra Rofi.
Laura Almonte.
Vida Pelian.
Raid Murshed.
Dylan Gray.
Lilybeth Mendieta.
Natalia Panesha.
Shivai Joythi Saranga Matam.
Omar Valencia.
Melissa Paytuvi.
Philip Martin.
Katie Janao.
Maggie Green.
Siobhan Linehan.
Christine Martin.
Jennifer Lopez Ramirez.
Arlene Callis.
Shayna Bowling.
Kalitha Perry.
Shatha Tamami.
Robert Kovalankjian.
Carla Mai Ugwari.
Michael Kildoff.
Natalie Lemus.
Amanda Patterson.
Michael Pavarini.
Jennifer Fandano.
Bosana Predoivich.
Vincente Zambrano.
Chantel Nelson.
Angel Rodriguez.
Sharonda Hull.
Alisa Santana.
Tyrell Bennett.
Pedro DeLobe.
Megan Dwyer.
Joseph Bitanga.
Adam Rodriguez.
Samantha Mary Franco.
Leslie Torres.
Sybil Ramanoska.
Abigail Brass.
Diamond Villejas.
Adix Guerra Garza.
Kevin Ventura.
Daniel Owuso.
Samantha Boudier.
Ama Tuwa Apau.
Kimberly Rodriguez.
Sue Prey Cruz.
Stephanie Amanda Sedara.
Lanisa Cruz.
Sienna McQueen.
Jamoya Francis.
Mary Ivana Toledo.
Good evening. I'm super excited to present the graduates in Human Services Pre-Social Work. Comfort Abednego.
Jason Meza.
Yesenia Anaya.
Sal Al-Zubidi.
JD Baez.
Nadisha Parks.
Shaz Avila.
Jovia Faircloth.
Nadia Bailey Robinson.
Keaton Levert.
Davarine Beckett.
Shana Dean Brooks.
Brigitte Beltry.
Kevin Gonzalez.
Selena Boyd.
Betty Jean Lewis.
Maxine Brown.
Ashley Chen.
Kayla Coach.
Imani Wooten.
Curriculum Award winner, Susanna Coxa.
Jennifer Valentina Podron.
Christiana Cujo.
Jolina Serrato.
Janae Curry.
Candice Bryant.
Fatima Fonet Davis.
Francis Mezo.
Yamalith Diaz.
Denise Ramirez.
Akira Farlow.
Camila Romo.
Monique Jimenez.
Diego Valencia.
Loris Haddad.
Janaris Mamalias.
Roxanne Hawthorne.
Larry Martinez.
Emma K. Jensen.
Zena Johnson.
Danahan Johnson.
Soyika Greaves.
Alexandra Keys Madranda.
Roy Benjamin.
Kavana Laidley.
Sabrina Lamaza.
Ava Lynch.
Olivia Belfiore.
Kiana Malcolm.
Raymond Perez.
Shannon Miller.
Laura Bido.
Nadia Menot.
Corallo Brinkle.
Yasmin Morton.
Rosina Voliva.
Yes, it is. Congratulations. Vaughn Mosley.
Charlotte Albert.
Vervelin Morgan Pierre.
Elizabeth Maida.
Kanita Murray.
Jessica Kachipula Matute.
Elizabeth Markowitz.
Roman Smith.
Lorena Olivo.
Kelly Guevara.
Sergio A. Ortega.
Brittany Puga.
Jennifer Ortiz.
Nando Toro.
Yvette Pisantes.
Anthony Graves II.
Natalie Pimentel.
Sandra Griffith.
Janine Posha.
Brian Cordiero.
Rudy Pacella.
Alexis Grovianazo.
Dalrama Rednauer.
Christina Katkis.
Stephanie Rodriguez.
Erica Barros.
Ariel Santana.
Jason Benz.
Shannon Smith.
Marco Antonio Nieto.
Shelly-Ann Smith.
Hannah Culleton.
Valera Suarez.
Gianna Nicole Ronca.
Virginette Suarez. Nice, love people who help.
Asia Bond.
Melissa Talley.
Janisha John.
Zaidet Tilatenchi.
Wajida Hayward.
Tina Marie Trevino.
Jose Montezuma.
Denicia Wilson.
Jasmine Anabe.
Jananeras Lazalia.
Luis Arias.
Not so bad.
Cristina De Jesus.
It is my privilege to introduce the graduates in early childhood education. Frankie Cabrera.
Cassandra Santiago.
Catherine Chapa.
Noel Yona.
Princess Anne Dewar.
Clarice Mayo.
Gisela Diorio, high honors.
Matthew Udolph.
Stephanie Desqua Aguiar.
Nadia Rose Rivera.
Cameron Donna Ecker.
Christina Frolic.
Jacqueline Fatigate.
Marcela Quezeda.
Ari Ferreri Molina.
Nakisha Brownfield.
Michelle Geraldo.
Ashley Severuza.
Yashika Goborn. Yay!
Stephanie Phillips.
Ariel Gunther. Ashley Gunther.
Devin Florent.
Laritza Herrera.
Latian Florent.
Shani Jackson.
Alexandra Bosella.
Sarah Lamartina.
Sherry James.
Lisa Lombardi.
Gianfranco Amicucci.
Paula Mayer Martin.
Kian Bundy.
Janae Moody.
Havano da Pagan.
Katrina Murray.
Lysandra Reyes.
Alexandra Naclario, Curriculum Chair, High Honors.
Angie Maldonado.
Lisette Otero.
Vladimir Cruz.
Teresa O'Brien.
Christopher Palomino.
I got it. Akudo Okuro Afor. Yes.
Chad McQueen.
Janine Oliva Rivera.
Tafik Shamsuddin.
Jessica Paldino.
Alejandra Duenas.
Nicoletta Risata, High Honors.
Michael Murphy.
Renee Smalls. Thank you.
Emilyn Toribino.
Shanakay Thomas.
Megan Fitzsimmons.
Shakira Whitfield.
Nicole Franciosa.
Sylvia Zuniga.
Jennifer Onstein.
Jasmine Lowe.
Natasha Dunkley.
Thank you. Katra Denario.
Kimberly Mora.
Leslie Tenoro Laura.
Jasmine
Honors.
Roberts.
Okay. Where is my card? Okay. With great pride, I now introduce the students in liberal arts childhood. Camilla Busey.
Carla Jasmine Cuji Perez.
Yasina Ramos.
Brandon Thomas.
I had one more. I lost it.
Go ahead.
All right, you'll announce.
Jordan Medenberger Gill.
It's my pleasure to introduce the graduates of the Associate's Degree in Visual Arts. Eli Estrella.
Alexandra Ramirez.
Amanda Bozenko.
Travis Sterling Rios.
Sebastian Castaño.
Jennifer Hugueros.
Sean Connor.
Lillian Estrada.
Rogerio Cutillo.
Adriana Saad Vincer.
Jasmine Cruz.
Daisy Garate.
Curriculum Award winner Beth Garamone Ross.
Kelly Golabish.
Eliza Hernandez.
Danielle Meany.
Omema Sarah Carmoon.
Cassandra Tejada.
Selena Lozano.
Naisha Colley.
Yvette Gloriana Luciano.
Crystal Munoz.
Gaspar Martinez.
Monique Heath Thompson.
Christopher O'Connor.
Andrew Ferrigan.
Jorge Perez Teles.
Diana Pineda.
Dylan Rodriguez.
Kayana Anduja.
Vivian Sanchez.
Alexandros Baida.
Sabrina Sweeney.
Maria Del Real.
Kyle Yizer.
Juan Riasco.
Kenneth Zapata.
Nikki Rugi.
Kadeem Chandrasekhar.
Jennifer Ravanales.
and completing the Digital Arts Certificate, Tam Hoon Nguyen.
Angelique Perrine.
It is with great pride and pleasure that I am given the honor to introduce the Radiologic Technology graduates of 2017. Curriculum Award winner and president of the Radiology Club in my right hand, Yvonne Fontana.
Maritza Rumipula.
Teresa Migliori.
Edwina Markley.
Stephanie Alejandra Santara.
Carol Ugunya.
Andrew Marsh.
Vanessa Gonzalez.
Katie Jatu, Katie Hassan.
Denise McCrink.
I don't need this. Thomas Gagliardi.
Melissa Platt.
Nima Tulay Barry.
Mariana Kelly.
Cleon Morgan. I'll go slower.
Jillian Parota.
Sue Tang Yang.
Juliet Delambra.
Donna Lim.
Cleopatra Palata.
Evelise Geraldo.
Michelle Vaughan.
Casey Alexis Marcassani.
Kenny Dowdy.
And my mentee, Lauren
Juliana Gomez Martinez.
Dominique Farda.
Anya Pomales Vasquez.
Dakota Hella. Okay, I'm sorry.
Rebecca Brignolo.
Stephanie Chica Gomez.
Aline Oliveira.
Raul Salazar.
Emily Ianuzzi.
Victor Nunez.
Curriculum Award winner Barbara Garcia.
Mark LaChapelle.
Jonathan Kilmadi.
Michael Gross.
Jesse Angle.
Yeah. Christian Soyanda. Cesar Zuluega.
It is my honor to present the amazing graduates of the accounting program. Lady Acosta.
Congratulations to all our nursing graduates, beginning with Michelle Lavoie,
Nadia Adame.
Erica White,
Zeph Aliage.
Jennifer Mendoza,
Brenda Alvarez.
Jenna Bierma,
Sana Anjum.
Stephanie Foley,
Kia Cabrera.
Kimberly Hewitt,
Michelle Cabrera.
Susan Draper,
Nairobi Calcona.
Katea Vasquez Lee,
Elaine Caracera.
Mark Savita,
Michelle Kumbi.
Pachadoba Roma,
Genesis Duque.
William Keefe,
Jessica Felix.
Melvin Consolacion,
Karina Garcia.
Sulala Abdullah,
Kevin Garcia.
Amanda Apuzzo,
Kenneth Hernandez.
Hajime Ichikawa,
Eric Eparaguirre.
Leanna Fuentes,
Christoph Jean.
Brianna Davis,
Crystal Leon.
Nicole Trombetta,
Janelli Lucas.
Stella Lamel,
Maria Kotareva.
Martina Mullen,
Iana Lupchuk. Yenny Martinez. Lorenzo Morese. Jolia Mazzullo. Michael McNamara. Taiwu Onibinde. Irene Pierre. Kelly Pintado. Paula Rodriguez. Spencer Rizonka. Eric Schaefer. Enrique Valencia. Marco Velez. Luis Venegas. Claire Walsh. Curriculum Award winner, Aquila White.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and my honor to announce the 2017 Criminal Justice AAS degree recipients. Marco Lazaro. Ashley Acevedo. Kenny Lee Allen Seyaverdra. Brianna Alston. Emily Antonioli. Wilmer Apri. Vincente Barajas. Carlos Bautista. Kevin Camponsano. Brightly Seymour. Danielle Brown. Jonathan Castro. Jeanette Celentano. Sandra Chavez. Roe Elizabeth Constantine Emmanuel. Ana Cruz Llerena. Danielle DiDonardo. Baldwin Deitrin. Richard DiMaggio. Sterling Duran. James Edgar. Shannon Isanason. Rosa Estrada. Thalia Fernandez. Carmen Sofia Gutierrez. James Holmes. Kaywan Hunter. Andrea Leyva. Christopher McAndrews. Ali Karani. Karina Merlot. Kiana Moore. Adrian Ledwan. Michelle Leyva. Patricia McCauley. Alicia Lawrence. Consuelo Milas Miranda. Stephen Morales. Luis Mokiyaza. Erwin Pinalo Diaz. Always. Stephen Popchik. Sadhu Samuda. Shakira Salmon. Amanda Smith. Julio Sosa. Rudyard Stevenson. Jesse Milo. Ardiana Zachirai.
Wow, we did it. Graduates, please rise so that we may once again recognize you for your astounding achievement. And now, graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left in symbolic commemoration of your degree or certificate. Please remain standing as I introduce Professor Iris Cook, faculty member in the biology department, our alumni marshal and fellow graduate of the college. Professor Cook will lead our graduates in our alumni pledge. Professor Cook.
Congratulations to all of you from the Alumni Association. You are now part of us, and we are so proud of you. I would ask you, while you remain standing, if you would repeat after me the Alumni Pledge as we welcome you into the alumni group of WCC Class of 2017. This is found on the back page of your program, and I suspect also on the television screens. Please repeat after me. I pledge, as a graduate of Westchester Community College, to remember my time at the college and those who helped me achieve my goals. I pledge to be a loyal ambassador for Westchester Community College. And to uphold its reputation in all that I do. I pledge that wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, skills, and experience for the advancement of learning and public good. I am a graduate of Westchester Community College. I have a bond with alumni who have come before me. This bond unites us in our commitment and support of Westchester Community College and the generation of students who will follow in our footsteps. I carry this oath with me from this day forward. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you, Professor Cook, for leading the Alumni Pledge. I'm confident our graduates will honor that pledge, just like our guests celebrating their 50th anniversary. I would like to remind you, our graduates, that tonight represents your commencement with the next phase of your life. It is not a separation from the college. You are indeed permanent members of our family, and we always welcome you back. Please return and share your successes with us. Stay involved with your favorite programs. Find ways to mentor the next generation of Westchester Community College graduates. We're so very proud of you. Thank you for sharing this part of your lives with us. We are better for it, and our pledge to you is to continue to be a place that changes lives and to live up to the standard that we have set together, so that you will always be proud of your association with Westchester Community College, just as we are proud of you. And now, returning to the podium for our recessional, Professor Steve Nardozzi.
As we bring this ceremony to a close, and I invite our graduates to continue their celebrations with their classmates, families, and friends, let us thank the marshals and volunteers who helped make tonight's special occasion. And now, as we begin our recession, graduates, we ask you to please remain seated until a marshal dismisses your row. After all the graduates have left, we invite members of the audience to exit. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2017, and good night to all.